As we get set to get underway in this 4-13 matchup, the 2011-12 Kentucky team coming in as the 4 seed, and the 2018-19 UVA team as a 13 seed, but a dangerous 13-4 matchup indeed. And what a tough region this is. You've got the number 1 seed Indiana from 1976, the group that went undefeated, knocked off Michigan in the national championship game a year after they went 30-0 before Scott May got hurt, and they lost in the national semifinals. So this region going to be tough. It's going to be tough to beat the Hoosiers. 05 UNC is already advanced with a win over 03 Wake Forest in the 2-15 matchup. The winner of this contest takes on the winner of the 98 Kentucky team versus the 08 Memphis team in a 5-12 matchup. And we are underway in this 4-13 matchup as Kentucky wins the tip with Terrence Jones doing the honors. Over on the right side for Anthony Davis. Davis jam steps right side against Kyle Guy. Sends it back to Marcus Teague. He'll try the long three-point attempt. That shot no good, and Ty Jerome grabs the rebound for the Cavaliers. But his outlet pass is intercepted by Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis doing the job right now for the Kentucky Wildcats, getting the turnover, and the Wildcats back on offense here. They'll look right side for Terrence Jones. Jones drives it toward the bucket. Diakite says no with a rejection for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter with the recovery. DeAndre Hunter taking it down the court. Versatile big man. Going to take it down with the right hand. Throws it into Diakite. Diakite steps back from the right side from 18 feet, and there's a whistle, and he's fouled on the play. Terrence Jones will pick up the personal. Number 1 against Jones, number 1 on the Wildcats. Diakite, a guy that does a lot of different things to fill up the box score. He'll rebound. Willing passer for a big man. And he's also obviously a very capable shot blocker. Cavaliers want to play at their pace. The question is, if the game speeds up, can they handle it? We'll see here in this first half. Diakite makes the first. He'll take a dribble, pauses, fires, misses the second shot. Terrence Jones with the rebound for the Wildcats. Jones takes it down the right side. Nobody's stopping the ball for the Cavaliers. Jones steps inside a three-point arc over on the right side. Steps back now. Crosses over. Takes it inside a three-point line. He'll hit the shot, and he's fouled on the play. That foul's going to be on Diakite, who jumped out at the shooter and didn't close out under control, and he commits the personal foul. Wildcats go on top 2-1, and Jones with a chance for the three-point play. Terrence Jones fouled on the jumper by Diakite. Gets the ball, takes a look, fires, and he hits. So a three-point play by Terrence Jones, who got the rebound at the defensive end, and nobody stopped the ball for the Cavaliers, which is rare. And Jones able to make the three-point play and puts Kentucky up 3-1. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers move it to the right side. They'll throw it through Kyle Guy. He'll hold above his head, 2 hands. Looks to move it over on the right side to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter, a guy probably going to play anywhere from 32 to 34 minutes in this game for the Cavaliers. They go with a lot of their starters for the most part. Brief minutes off of the bench. We'll see Braxton Key, the Alabama transfer, as well. Hunter over on the right side takes the feed from Ty Jerome. Hunter sizes it up right side. He'll fire the jumper, and it's good. Cavaliers tied at 3 at 18:42 on the DeAndre Hunter jump shot. Meanwhile, Kentucky will come back the other way. It'll be Anthony Davis and Terrence Jones exchanging passes. Jones moves it over on the right side. Looking for Davis. Davis making a cut through the foul line area. He's got it. Takes it, puts it up, and the shot is good. Good shot from Anthony Davis. He moved well without the ball, and Marcus Teague put it right on his hands after a quick pass from Jones. Teague just kept the ball moving, and the Wildcats take the 5-3 lead. Cavaliers move it back the other way. Moving a little bit brisker than they normally do here. Virginia, one of the top teams of the country in terms of slow pace of play. They get the ball on the right side. It'll be Diakite to DeAndre Hunter. Hunter holding waist high, triple threat position now. Moves it back to Diakite. Diakite will throw it to Salt. Salt top of the key. Holds 2 hands above his head. Looking right, looking left. He'll throw it back to Diakite at 15 feet. Diakite right of the basket. He'll try to shoot it off the glass, and he gets the bounce. Mamadou Diakite a little bit hard off the glass, but he got the ricochet off the front rim to the backboard and back in, and the Cavaliers tie it at 5. Kentucky quickly going left to right. They'll move it up the court. Davis finds Teague, who goes through Jones. Jones will hold, surveys, fires left side for Teague. Three-pointer on the left wing. Shot no good, and DeAndre Hunter rips down the rebound for the Cavaliers. Just over 2 minutes gone by. We're tied at 5 here in this 4-13 matchup. Cavaliers moving it quickly up the right side. Clark with the right-hand dribble finds Kyle Guy. Guy with the one-hand runner. That shot is no good. Terrence Jones comes up with a rebound already. 2 for him in the early going for Kentucky. But he tries to throw the pass on the outlet to Teague, and the ball goes over his head and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for Kentucky. Real ragged start for both sides here in the early going. Cavaliers now looking to attack right to left. It'll be DeAndre Hunter getting a screen from Ty Jerome. Jerome rolls. Hunter, though, doesn't throw it. Teague gets there late as Hunter tries to drive, and he is fouled by Teague. That'll be number 1 on Teague, and team foul number 2. It was just a late rotation by Kentucky. They left Hunter. Hunter recognized that, put it on the floor, and started to head toward the basket, but Teague picks up the foul. They're going to say the foul is on the floor, so it'll be an out-of-bounds play for the Cavaliers off the sideline. Cavs throw it in. It'll be Kyle Guy getting it into Ty Jerome. Jerome holds over on the right side to the right corner for Hunter. Hunter fires the long three-point jumper. That shot is no good. Rebound inside. Jack Salt puts it back up and in. So Jack Salt, who basically is that garbage man underneath the basket, he cleans up a lot of the messes inside, does the dirty work, and Jack Salt puts the Cavaliers up by a score of 7-5. Kentucky up the right side. It'll be Teague getting it up to Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Gilchrist tries to cross over, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, I don't know if he was sizing up a one-on-one move or not, but he crossed over and bobbled the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And another turnover here for the Wildcats early in this contest. Cavaliers on the attack. Clark will bring it up. He'll throw it right side to Diakite, who gives it back to Clark on the handoff. Clark throws it over on the right side. That's where DeAndre Hunter stands. Into the corner, Kyle Guy coming through the baseline. He'll head to the corner. Hunter will throw it to him there. Guy will fire the long-range 3, and it's good. Kyle Guy with a three-pointer out of the corner, and the Cavaliers now lead it by a score of 10-5. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist up the left side for Kentucky. Throws it across the midcourt stripe where he finds Anthony Davis. The Wildcats have not been able to get Davis on track here offensively in this game so far. Teague and Kidd-Gilchrist with Terrence Jones have done a lot of the work with the ball in their hands. It'll be Teague over on the right side with the jump shot. That's no good. Kyle Guy with the rebound. Outlets to Clark. K.A. Clark moving it up the court. Clark over on the left side. Dribbles across the top of the key. Throws it over in the right corner to Ty Jerome. Jerome, basically a handoff for Hunter. Nobody guards him. He'll fire the long-range 3, and it's good. DeAndre Hunter from downtown in the corner. Kentucky not guarding, and the Cavaliers up 13-5. We've got 4 minutes gone by here in this first half. Kentucky will move it up the right side. John Calipari, no panic here. Led by his diaper dandies of Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Marcus Teague, and Kyle Wiltshire. That fantastic freshman class, part of the number 1 recruiting class in the country. They'll move it left side. Lamb will take a look, gives it up for Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist will come back to Lamb. Left corner 3 on the way, and it's good. And Kentucky answers back. The successive threes by Virginia put them up 8, but Lamb hits the 3 from the left corner to cut the Virginia lead to 13-8. Cavaliers moving real quick up the left side. Kentucky not getting back on defense. Straight away, Kyle Guy, his 3 is good. Mamadi Diakite quickly moving the ball. Got it back to Kyle Guy. It was almost as if it was transition off a made bucket for the Cavaliers. And Kyle Guy with his second 3 of the half. And Virginia leads it by a score of 16-8. Quickly the other way. It'll be Kidd-Gilchrist moving it over on the right side. Gives it up for Teague. Teague will put it on the floor. Gets into the lane and a whistle. And he's fouled on the play. Ty Jerome will be whistled for the foul. It'll be his first, team foul number 2 against Virginia. Braxton Key, the Alabama transfer, will come in for Virginia, and Jack Salt will go out. It'll be Jerome, Guy, Hunter, Key, and Diakite for the Cavaliers. Teague, Lamb, Kidd-Gilchrist, Jones, and Davis for Kentucky. Teague makes one of two and now makes the second one. So it'll be a 16-10 Cavalier lead with 15:41 to go now in this first half of play. Diakite, he'll cross the midcourt stripe, gets the ball back to Clark. Clark will set up the offense for the Cavaliers. Diakite over on the left side. He'll get it to Ty Jerome. Jerome holds, finds Diakite just inside the three-point line. His jump shot is off the mark. Anthony Davis gets the rebound. Davis will take it up the floor. Gives it up for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist back to Davis. Davis going to take it near the basket, puts it up. And Hunter got a piece of that. He and Diakite both challenging at the rim. And it was Hunter who got a piece of it for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter coming the other way. Gets it up the court to Clark. Clark gets it to Kyle Guy. Kyle Guy looks over on the right side. Ty Jerome is there. He'll fire a three, and it's good. And the Cavaliers on fire from three-point range right now. And Virginia has opened up a 19-10 lead with 14:56 to go here in the half. Kentucky on the run quickly the other way. Kidd-Gilchrist finds Teague. Teague over on the right side. His jump shot is no good, and Diakite wins the battle for the rebound for the Cavaliers. Virginia 19 and Kentucky 10 as Kyle Guy gets a whistle here. And that's going to be an illegal screen on the Cavaliers, and it'll be on Guy. It's foul number one. Obviously, offensive team control foul, so no free throws involved for the Kentucky Wildcats. Clark and Huff back for the Cavaliers. Hunter and Diakite go out of the ball game. So it'll be Jerome, Guy, Clark, Key, and Huff. For Kentucky, it'll be Teague, Lamb, Kidd-Gilchrist, Jones, and Davis. Lamb over on the right side. Gets it back from Kidd-Gilchrist. Lamb puts it on the floor. Wants to probe right side. Has to back dribble here. Lamb picked up here by Key on a switch. That's a mismatch. Lamb's going to put it on the floor, and he's fouled by Braxton Key. Foul number one on Key. It's team foul number 4 now on Virginia with just over 6 minutes gone by. Key number to watch here in this first half. Miller comes in, and Lamb will go out for the Kentucky Wildcats. Went 16-0 in the SEC, 38-2 overall. The best mark in the SEC after that was 10-6 Florida, as Kentucky won the SEC by 6 games. Such a dominant club during the regular season. Wildcats inbound, they get it in. Jones trying to back in on Huff, and the big 7-footer blocks the shot. Jay Huff with a block for the Cavaliers. Moves it down the court through Clark. Clark probing right side now for Virginia. Holds up 2 fingers, signaling the play from Virginia coach Tony Bennett. As the Cavaliers trying to improve on a 19-10 lead here in the first half. Ty Jerome puts it on the floor, and he's fouled by Terrence Jones. That'll be number 2 now on Jones at a key time, 13-18 to go here in the first half. Team foul number 3 for Kentucky. Wilcher comes in, and Jones will go out with those 2 fouls. Ty Jerome misses the open 3 on the inbounds from the left corner. Kidd-Gilchrist with the rebound and quickly starts to push for Kentucky. He'll move it up the right side, finds Miller. Miller for a 2-point field goal. Got it. Darius Miller with his first bucket of the ball game. And the Wildcats cut the lead to 19-12. Meanwhile, Cavaliers come back. Virginia has hit 3 3-pointers in this first half. Kyle Guy looking to make it a 4th, and he does. The 3rd for Kyle Guy in the ball game. And at 12:31, the Cavaliers have a 22-12 lead over the favored Wildcats here in this 4-13 matchup. And the 38-2 Kentucky Wildcats find themselves down by 10 points. Kidd-Gilchrist on the move from left to right here for Kentucky, down by 10. Finds Teague over on the left wing. His 3-point attempt is no good. Anthony Davis there for the rebound, and he tips it back in for Kentucky. Davis, this first bucket of the ball game, and finally getting a contribution from the big freshman out of Chicago and Perspectives Charter School, the 5-star recruit, as one of the top recruits in the country. Anthony Davis brings the Wildcats within 8. Meanwhile, we go the other way with Clark. Clark takes it on the right side. Huff tries to get a runner to go in the lane. Davis gets a piece of that. Darius Miller finds the recovery. He'll move it down the right wing. Finds Wilcher. Teague back to Wilcher on the right wing. 3-pointer is good. Kyle Wilcher, the freshman out of Portland, Oregon. hits the three-pointer and cuts the Virginia lead to 22-17. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers, who've been playing at a pretty brisk pace for them here in this first half, Ty Jerome's pass taken away here by Teague on a turnover for the Cavaliers. Teague takes it all the way down. He'll go for the reverse layup. That shot is no good. Jay Huff has the rebound for Virginia. Kyle Guy into the front court. Takes it down the lane, wants the bank shot. Shot is no good, but he's fouled on the play by Wilcher. Foul number 1 on the freshman, team foul number 4. Substitutions, Hunter, Diakite, and Anthony in for Virginia. Lamb back in with Teague going out for Kentucky. Jerome, Key, and Huff leave for Virginia. It'll be Guy, Anthony, Clark, Hunter, and Diakite now for the Cavaliers. Kyle Guy takes the first of 2, and he's got it. Terrific free throw shooter for Virginia. Guy, great passer, willing to go to the boards as well. Second one on the way, and it's good. And the Cavaliers lead 24-17. Wildcats down by 7. It'll be Lamb throwing it, looking for Wilcher. He'll drive it into the lane, throws up a floater, and it barely draws iron. Kyle Guy has the rebound. Guy quickly moving at the other end. He'll take it himself. Three-point shot on the pull-up. That's no good. And the rebound comes down to Diakite on the offensive boards. Back to Guy for another jumper. That shot on the left side is no good. Anthony Davis with the rebound for Kentucky. He'll push to the front court. Gives it up for Kid Gilchrist. Meanwhile, he'll find Lamb. Lamb, baseline jumper on the way. That shot no good. DeAndre Hunter has the rebound for Virginia. Cavaliers midway through the first half lead 24-17. They'll find Diakite on the left side. That 9-footer is good. Kyle Guy the assist, and Diakite gives Virginia the 26-17 lead. Michael Kid Gilchrist coming down the other way finds Davis. Davis gives it back to Kid Gilchrist. He'll drive it right side. 12-footer from just outside. The paint is good. 26-19 Virginia with the lead as Kid Gilchrist hits the field goal for the Wildcats. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers coming back the other way. They've really made their hay on Kyle Guy here in this first half. 3 3-pointers, couple of free throws as well. They'll push it right side now for Diakite. Diakite through Anthony. Anthony looking for Guy over on the right side. He'll fire another 3, and that shot is good. Kyle Guy with his 4th three-pointer of the half, and the Cavaliers push the lead back to 10 at 29-19. Kentucky coming the other way, trying to find a way to stop this, what is normally a slow Virginia offense, but a Virginia offense that is potent right now. Michael Kidd Gilchrist gives it up on the right side for Wilcher. He'll try the long 3. That shot is no good, and Kyle Guy gathers in the rebound. Clark will push to the front court off the handoff from Guy, who's been the star here in the first half. They'll move it over on the right side. Cavaliers pushing the tempo a lot more than they normally do here in this first half. Clark throws it over on the right side to Guy. Kentucky looks to close out. He'll find Marco Anthony over on the left wing. That three-pointer on the way, and it's good! Oh, my, Virginia firing threes from everywhere, and the seldom counted on Marco Anthony for points. Drains the long-range 3, and the Cavaliers lead at 32-19. And here's a turnover as Anthony Davis, just across midcourt, wanted to throw it, pulled it back down, but he traveled on the play. Oh, what a first half here from Virginia as they lead at 32-19. Jerome and Salt come back in. Clark, and how about Marco Anthony? He gets a nice hand from Tony Bennett as he hit the 3 on the left side. Clark across the midcourt stripe, looking for Diakite. He'll turn for the bank shot and is fouled on the play. Number 2 on Kyle Wilcher. Team foul number 5 against the Wildcats. So they'll send Mamadou Diakite to the free throw line. That'll send Diakite to the line. Long, tall, lanky, power forward. Hits the first. He'll have one more. Second one on the way. That is good. And the Cavaliers, who in the perfect world would play a game in the high 50s. Right now, they are on pace with 8 minutes to go in the first half to score 68 points just in the game right now, leading at 34-19. Terrence Jones back in for Kentucky despite the 2 fouls. He stands over in the left corner, gets it back from Miller. Miller drives, throws it back over shoulder to Jones. Left corner 3 on the way, and it's good. Kentucky answers back on the Jones three-pointer at 7:49, 34-22 in favor of the Cavaliers. Virginia pushing the other way. Can they continue this three-point barrage that they've had in the first half? It'll be Guy for Ty Jerome. His 3. Yes! Ty Jerome with a three-pointer. It's 37-22 Virginia as the three-point barrage continues. Kentucky pushes the other way. Teague will push it on the right side. Looks up the court and finds Lamb. Lamb sizes it up. He steps back behind the arc. He'll fire the three. That shot is good. Kentucky can play athletically at this pace, and right now hitting the three-pointer to answer back, and it's 37-25. Cavaliers the other way with Clark throwing it across the midcourt line for Diakite. Diakite gives it back to Hunter. Hunter looking to run two-man game here with Diakite. Diakite just outside the paint off the block. Bank shot is good. 39-25 Virginia at the 7:23 mark. Kentucky with the ball, and amazingly not having trouble scoring, but having trouble defending Virginia, suddenly becoming this offensive juggernaut. No one would have pictured the Cavaliers up 39-25 here with just under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Terrence Jones on the right side. He'll try to answer with a three. Shot no good. Rebound Jack Salt. Salt gets it away to Clark. Clark will push it across the midcourt stripe. Hunter looking over on the right corner. They'll throw it to him there. Gives it back to Guy. Guy back in the corner. Hunter. Nobody checks him out. Three-point shot is no good. Kyle Guy with the offensive rebound. Gives to Diakite. He misses the bank shot from the left block. Marcus Teague with the rebound for the Wildcats. He'll push up the left side. Throws it across court now to Lamb. Lamb looking over into the right corner. Wilcher is there. He'll fire the three, and it's good. Kyle Wilcher with his second three of the first half. Wildcats draw within 39-28. Meanwhile, Clark comes back the other way now for the Cavaliers. He'll find Kyle Guy. Guy starts to drive. No look pass to Ty Jerome with the jump hook. His shot is good. The Cavaliers lead it now by a score of 41-28. Here comes Kentucky. It'll be Lamb bringing it across the midcourt stripe. Gives to Davis. Davis up top, Wilcher on the reversal. He'll fake the pass right. Virginia backs off. He'll shoot straight away. Shot no good. DeAndre Hunter with the rebound. Hunter brings it across the midcourt stripe. Nobody stops the ball for Kentucky. Hunter's going to keep on driving. He'll drive right to the basket, and he'll lay it in. DeAndre Hunter, no one stopped the ball for Kentucky, and Hunter will continue on and lay it in, and the Cavaliers lead it now 43. Wildcats will push it quickly to attack into transition. They'll push it up the court. Throws to Kyle Wilcher at the elbow. He'll try to put up the shot. No good, but he's fouled on the play. It's going to be on Salt. Team foul number 5 against the Cavaliers. Salt will go out, and Key will come in. Davis in for Kentucky. Wilcher to the line. Makes the first. He'll have one more. Wilcher's hit a couple of threes in the first half. Second one on the way. It's good. Score 43-30 Virginia. And again, the Cavaliers with 43 first-half points. Kentucky, but unable to defend the three-point shot. Cavaliers to the front court. Kyle Guy, locked and loaded, ready to go. Three-pointer, that one is no good. Rebound, Terrence Jones. He'll push. Miller bobbles the ball, and he loses it off his leg out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cavaliers. Clark will throw it in for Guy. Guy has it knocked away by Miller. Miller pushing it to the front court. Wilcher spots up on the right side. Shot is good. And the Wildcats draw within 10 at 43-33. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers coming back the other way. Kyle Guy, another three-pointer from straight away. Again, another miss for Guy, who's been red hot in this first half, but he's missed his last couple. Here comes Kentucky. Wilcher with a rebound. Pushes ahead for Lamb. Lamb gets it into the front court. Anthony Davis from the front rim, no good from 15. Jay Huff with the rebound for the Cavaliers. He'll push it to the right side through Clark. Clark pushing it up. Ty Jerome waiting straight away. Jerome fakes left. One dribble to his right. Fires the three-pointer. It's good. Ty Jerome makes it 46-33 Cavaliers as time starts to wind down under 3 minutes here in the first half. Kentucky comes back the other way. Baseline jumper from Jones is good as Miller set him up nicely there. Kentucky continues to attack quickly in transition, even off made buckets right now for Virginia. Cavaliers to the front court. Huff going to be fouled by Wilcher on the floor. It'll be Virginia ball out of bounds. Third foul here in the first half on Wilcher. Team foul number 6, and no free throws involved for the Cavaliers. Cavs moving around. Clark, who's not taking many shots here in the first half, gives it to Key. Key back to Clark. Left corner three. It's good. Kihei Clark, who rarely shoots for the Cavaliers. He facilitates offense that time, drains the three, and the Cavs lead at 35. Anthony Davis coming back the other way. Davis going to try to drive the ball, and Clark's going to reach in and foul him on his way up. Shot no good, and Anthony Davis will go to the free throw line. Davis, the freshman, first shot is good. He'll have one more. Second one on the way, and that shot is good as well. So we go under 2 minutes to go in the half, and it's 49-37 in favor of the Cavaliers. Kyle Guy going to be fouled in the front court here, and he will go to the line for a 1-and-1, and a really foolish foul there by the Wildcats. And Guy, good free throw shooter, makes the front end of the 1-and-1, and he'll make the back end of the 1-and-1. 51-37 as time winding down here in the first half. Teague coming the other way. He'll miss the perimeter jumper for the Wildcats. Diakite clears the board, and as the Cavaliers start to move the offense around, Clark looks to take it to the right side, drives into the lane, picks up his dribble. He's trapped. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be whistled for a 3-second violation. So the Wildcats with a chance to cut into this 51-37 lead as they move to the front court. Quick three by Miller. That's way off the mark. Anthony Davis, though, with the offensive rebound. Throws it back to Miller. His jumper from just outside the right block in the short corner is no good. Davis with another offensive rebound. Back to Miller. He misses again from the baseline. Kyle Guy gathers the rebound, pushes the other way, finds DeAndre Hunter. Hunter looking to take the floater in the lane. No good. Kid Gilchrist with the rebound for Kentucky. He'll push it quickly as time starts to wind down. Three-point attempt straight away as the buzzer gets ready to sound, and it's no good. And we'll go to the half with the Cavaliers leading 51-37.